Well, you know what time it is. It's time for Tech Tuesday. A drone delivery company taking home medical care into the future.
Yeah, plus move over Amazon. Instagram is taking on e-commerce with a new way to buy and sell merchandise. Joining us live with this week's top tech headlines, you know him, our expert Greg Nibbler. Good morning, Greg. Good to see you again.
Good morning. Good to see you too. Yeah, some interesting things going on here this week. So starting off with the Instagram side of things, as we all know, Instagram, pretty much any platform wants you to stay on their platform as much as possible. And Instagram over the last couple of years has really transitioned into an online shopping network. At least that's what they want to be. And this is a new push towards that. So they said that they get about 1 billion messages between users and small businesses each week. And they want to capitalize on that to make that easier for people to buy from small businesses. At least this is what they're saying. So here's how it works. So right now you can DM or direct message a business and get information about, say, a product. You see a picture of something, you're interested in it. Now that business can also generate a pay link right there in that direct message that stays within the Instagram platform. You can pay for your product. And on top of that, you can get tracking information, everything, all within that same chain of communication that you've already had. So for the user, it does make it kind of easy that you can do all this just within that chain. For the small business, it also means they can make that a little bit easier as far as getting that sale, maybe getting it right away instead of somebody deciding or waiting on it. They can buy it right then, some impulse shopping. It does, though, also prevent people from going to other small business sites. Keeps everything on Instagram. And that's kind of Meta's overall goal, Meta owning Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. They want to keep you within that world for the metaverse, as they call it. You'll hear that term a lot more coming, I think, over the next few years. But that is what the goal here is, just to keep you on platform, get you those purchases right there. And that's what they're going for.
Yeah, one-stop shopping, and they get to have you as a captive audience, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about medical drone deliveries. We understand that there's something like that coming to Tacoma, Washington.
Yeah, coming here to the Northwest, we're finally getting some drone deliveries happening. So this is a partnership between a drone delivery company called Zipline and then a medical care facility that not facility necessarily, but they do testing. They do medical things like, say, if you have to have a sample sent in, they handle that kind of thing, these different facilities that they have for that. And what the deliveries are going to be doing is getting those samples from place to place a lot quicker. So right now we're talking about, at least they brought up some of the issues that are coming up with congestion with so many people on the roads. There was a study that said congestion is going to get worse by 78% by 2030. So not a fun thing for anybody to hear, but this would be a way to help get things where they need to go a lot quicker. So these drone deliveries is going to be starting in 2024, where say you go in, you have some blood drawn, whatever it is, that would then be sent via drone to the facility, thereby making it a lot faster to, in theory, get results back. Things aren't stuck in traffic. It's getting there quicker and quicker. And all these drones will be flying over Tacoma. Like I said, 2024, they're looking right now. A few things still have to be decided as far as regulatory issues, whether they can fly autonomously or whether you actually have to have a pilot. But it is going to be happening. And I think this is going to be a trend that we're going to see more and more. Medical drone deliveries are already happening in North Carolina. There's a few other places where they're testing it out, but this would be a pretty major push towards it. And, you go from there to other parts of the region, but also just the fact that you could use that to then maybe step up commercial delivery as well. But it's a big push for drone deliveries. And I think it's a good use case of them, especially anything that'll speed up anything medically that somebody needs to have done. I think this is a good use case of it. But yeah, it's going to be happening in Tacoma here, well, really within just a little bit over a year.
Interesting. Oh, I mean, I think it makes sense anyway, but you also, I can't tell you last time I've driven up through Seattle and not hit that traffic in Tacoma.
Yeah.
So that also makes sense to be trying to skirt your way around that construction and constant traffic problem that's there. All right, another day, another new robot. A robotic fish is apparently going to help us clean things up. How is this going to work?
Yeah, so this is coming from a university in China where they've been studying the issue of micropollutants in the oceans. That's plastics that break down. We've probably all heard about that, tiny pieces of plastic that are out there that really mess up a lot of things. This is a way to help clean those up and learn more about the ocean. So these are little half-inch robotic fish that they've created out of this substance that's actually biodegradable. So the way it works is you put these fish, the study right now, you put them into the water, they work by shining infrared light on them, and then they're powered and they eat the micropollutants. So they zap them all up, they eat them up, you pick up the fish and then, clean them out, study what they got, and then put it back in, and they keep on eating these things. And it's a way to maybe get rid of some of the micropollutants that are out there. They want this thing to grow into the idea of having a whole school of fish in the deep sea, robotic fish that would be eating up micropollutants and helping to clean it up. But because they're biodegradable to some extent, even if a regular fish were to eat it, it's okay. It wouldn't harm the fish any more than it normally would be from micropollutants. So it's just kind of a weird study looking at nanobots, smaller and smaller robots. But yeah, these little tiny fish that would be eating micropollutants may be the way that we can solve some of this. Who knows?
Yeah, and if you're out fishing and you reel one in, probably a good idea to throw it back.
Yeah, it's probably a good call.
Yeah.
Don't eat that one.
Catch and release.
All right, Greg, thanks for the rundown. We'll see you again next week.
Sounds great.
And for more tech tidbits while on the go, be sure to follow Greg Nibbler on Twitter. He's @Greg Nibbler.